All right, I'm going to help you with 1 point perspective and doing a name. Remember, we're using one vanishing point for this. Make sure all those receding lines go to one vanishing point. We're going to use a ruler to do all straight lines. Don't try to freehand draw those. And we're going to look at doing a cutoff before it gets to the vanishing point. Let me show you what I have on my paper. I have the name David written on the bottom half of the paper. So my horizon line is going to be, you're right, at the very top of my paper. The horizon line is really just that top edge of the paper if the name is on the bottom half. That gives me lots of room for my receding lines to go off to a vanishing point. Now, anywhere on this top edge, I can put a vanishing point. Now, because I put my name in this corner here, I'm going to use the opposite corner for my vanishing point. And make sure your vanishing point is just a little dot. That's the VP there, vanishing point. Now, if I want my name to go off to the vanishing point, it gets so far away it seems to vanish, I need to use a ruler to connect corner to vanishing point. And then I can draw a line all the way to the vanishing point, but I want to do a cutoff. So let's figure out where our cutoff is. Usually halfway between the horizon line and the name. Halfway is usually a good spot. You can go closer to the name, but about halfway gives you lots of room to have receding lines end at a cutoff. So this is the cutoff, not to be confused with the horizon line. So now I'm going to save myself a lot of erasing by doing my corner to the vanishing point, but then I'm going to stop my line at the cutoff. I still am aiming to my target, my vanishing point, but that way I won't have as much erasing to do at the end. Okay, so let's find a corner that you can see. Remember, there's hidden corners, like the bottom of this A. That one's hidden from my view. It's behind the A. I can't see that corner, but I can see this top corner. If I aim it to the vanishing point, there's nothing getting in its way. It's not hidden. So I'm going to draw a line till I hit the cutoff. And just keep going. Corner, vanishing point, draw a line. Corner, vanishing point, draw a line until I hit something, in this case the cutoff. Corner, vanishing point, draw a line. Always use your ruler. Don't try to freehand straight lines. And don't try to guess where the vanishing point is. Really make sure that your ruler is connecting with that vanishing point. So corner, vanishing point, draw a line to the cutoff, corner, vanishing point, another line. This is where it's good when you do your block letters that you don't make them too close together so it doesn't get confusing on where your line should go. Keep it simple. Simple block letters that are spread out. Okay, let's talk about curved edges here. So the edge of this D is curved. I can do a block letter D that has straight edges, and that's fine. You can do that. It would be easier. But you're going to treat this like a hinge up here, and you're going to move over until you touch the very edge of the curve, and that's where your receding line goes. Okay, now how about these bottom edges? Which ones am I going to see? Not the ones on the left, because my vanishing point is on the right side of my paper. So a lot of the right side of my letters are going to go off to the vanishing point. But once you hit something, the rest of that receding line is hidden. So that's all you have to do. You still need to aim it to the vanishing point, But once it crashes into something else, the rest of it's hidden. At the bottom of this I, I'm only going to see a little bit. Looks like there's more on the A I could do. So I'm going to still aim to that vanishing point. And I could even do this little inside corner of the A, right? Those little details will be noticed. You'll look back at it and go, oh yeah, there's supposed to be something there. Now how about the bottom curve of the D? Again, we're going to kind of hinge it onto the vanishing point like it's a joint, like an elbow, and curve it till you, or move it till you hit the curve. And there's just that little bit on the D. Now can I see these inside corners of the D? Yeah, it looks like I can. My ruler is not quite long enough. It's nice if you have a 15-inch ruler to use that also. And then you usually have to kind of step back and look. Am I missing anything? Looks like I have all my receding lines. So now it's time to look at the cutoff. So the cutoff, I'm looking at the tops of my letters, which I purposely made flat instead of pointy. There are a couple curves, we'll do those last. But the top of my letters, because my horizon line is above the name, I'm only looking at the tops of the letters here to start. So I find that top, I follow it up there. There's the top of the V, there's the other top of the V, and you just find that same top of the letter, just further away at a distance at the cutoff. Okay, let's look at the top of the D now. They're curved. So you can do the same curve at the cutoff. And now we can look at the side of the letters. I can see a little bit of the right side because my vanishing point is to the right. So I am going to be able to see some of those. So I want to try and recreate those, and I like to use my ruler to help me get the same angle. So this is an angle. It doesn't go straight down the side of the A. So I find that at the cutoff. There's the top of the A, and here's the side of the A. Now for the inside part of the V, I can see some of that. Let's get that same angle. And this part of the V angles a totally different direction. And then the side of the I is straight up and down. All right, so that's it for the cutoff. We can probably erase this extra stuff there. Every name is going to be different. Every set of letters will be different. Where you do the vanishing point, it makes all of this different. So please get help if you aren't sure what to do. And then when you get into doing your theme, keep your theme just on the fronts of your letters, not into the receding line areas. Right? Have a good time creating your 1-point perspective name.